Hi everyone, and welcome to the 12 Gifts of Christmas. This is the first gift for Christmas Eve, and I hope you're all out enjoying and celebrating Christmas with your friends and your family as much as we can get together. I know this year things are all a little bit different, at least for us here in Spain as well. So this is a pre-recorded session because I'm also going to have dinner with friends tonight. And I just wanted to, I'm going to send this out so we can, you can do it whenever it is convenient for you, this meditation. And before we get started, I just quickly wanted to talk a little bit about Christmas and the Christmas story. And throughout the course, I would like to share a little bit of some of my views on Christmas, if you allow me and bear with me. Because I think it's a very interesting story, and it's a story that can be read on many different levels, right? It's like every mythology story has kind of the physical component, but it also has the emotional and the mental and the symbolical component. And we know in the Bible that a lot of the stories that are being shared are very metaphorical, they're metaphors for deeper happenings, and I would even say happenings of the soul. So today, the first day or the first night from Christmas Eve to Christmas Day is dedicated to foundation. And I think that's very interesting because I think it relates to how this light that we call Christ, or the person that was Jesus that became then Jesus Christ, was born. A lot of it has to do with kind of the foundational aspect and actually the mother aspect, in a sense, kind of like the material world incarnating into this. And what I think is interesting is that, there are a lot of other mythological stories about other messengers and avatars of love and messengers of God that came into the world that also have their mothers have similar names. So we have Myrta, Maria, Martha, so they're all connected also to matter, kind of this physical matter aspect. And one thing that I was aware of, or that I became aware of just recently, is on the 8th of December, it's Mary's conception that we're celebrating. And a lot of people think like, what? But she conceived on the 8th of December and then on the 24th Jesus was born. It's like, no, she was already conceived immaculately as well. And if you look at that symbolically in some scriptures, she is compared also to the flight of birds. So a bird flying in the sky doesn't leave a trace, right? It has no before and after. It's just that moment when it's flying through the sky without leaving a trace. And a lot of spiritual teachers see this as a symbol for saying, Mary came into the world already without an ego or without a past or a future. So it's kind of this moment of complete presence of, they also called, she was conceived without sin. And if you, use other metaphors, you could say she came into this world already without karma, without a past, without an ego, because a lot of times what we call identity comes from our past. So when I ask you, who are you? You're going to tell me, this is my name and this is what I did and I grew up there and I did this, this and this. So our past is kind of like a way through which we identify, but it's in this very contained version of the ego that we all have and that we all have to build up. But she is a symbol for this kind of deeper presence, in that sense, no ego, complete surrender, which is also shown in the story when Archangel Gabriel comes and announces that she's going to be the mother of Christ. It's complete surrender, it's complete presence. So I hope that makes sense. It's just a very quick introduction. I think what I would like you to take from this is just like in this moment and, the birth of the light that we're experiencing tonight, actually on Christmas Eve, from today to tomorrow, it's this sense of complete presence, of complete surrender, but also being, us being the foundation and the vehicle for this Christ consciousness also to materialize and come into the world. So I hope that helps a little bit, just a quick introduction to the Christmas story that helps a little bit to give a framework to what we're doing throughout the 12 gifts, and especially also tonight. So, and you know, in the workbook, if you've already downloaded it, if you look at it, the first page, the foundation, there are some questions around, you know, how is our foundation? How connected are we? How present are we also in this moment? Yeah. So, having said all that, I would like to invite you to our first meditation and reflection tonight. So if you're somewhere where it's comfortable, I'd invite you to just sit up with your feet on the ground. This is going to be especially important today because we're also going to look at our groundings and our roots a little bit. And I'd like to invite you to just close your eyes. And just start by taking a few deep breaths. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. And this breath awareness just helps to kind of relax and come into your body. So I'd like to invite you to just bring your attention to this moment and letting go completely and fully of everything that has been on your mind so far. This can be an especially busy time. Maybe you were doing last-minute shopping today like I did. There's a lot going on the outside. And I'd just like you to let go of all of that. And bringing your mind and your consciousness to this moment. And really allowing yourself to drop down into your heart. And just taking a moment to expand the qualities of your heart. Expanding your consciousness. As we're making this shift from ordinary awareness to extraordinary awareness. And from your heart center, I'd like you to bring down your energy down into your hips. The area around your hips, your sex chakra and your basic chakra. The centers of creativity, manifestation. And allowing your awareness to go down your legs, into your feet and down into the ground. Being aware of your roots that are connecting you to the earth. We'll come back to your roots again later. And from your heart also, I'd like you to expand like a brilliant golden light, a stream of energy up to your crown. And way above, and being aware of being connected. Not only to your higher self, but to a hierarchy of spiritual teachers and angels, up to the Supreme Divine Being. And I'd like to invite you to a short meditation on Twin Hearts. So you can just gently follow me. I'd like you to raise your hands at the level of your chest, and in front of you imagine a ball. The earth as in the size of a small ball. And imagining from your heart center the energy going to your hands and to the palm of your hands. And from the palm of your hands going to the entire earth. And we're also invoking the blessings of the Supreme Divine Being, the Divine Father and the Divine Mother. And all of our spiritual teachers, all the hierarchy of angels, all our spiritual helpers, as we make ourselves available for blessings for the entire earth, especially on this Christmas Eve night. We're going to use the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi to bless the earth, and you can just follow me silently. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Allow yourself to be a channel of peace. And imagine your entire being, from your feet, up your legs, your torso, up to your head. You're being filled with this gentle, loving energy of peace. Just imagining yourself being filled with peace. And once your system is full, the peace overflows, and from your heart to your hands, it goes down to this earth that you're imagining in front of you. And just allowing the entire earth, every person, every being on earth being blessed with peace. And just radiating peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Imagine yourself being a tunnel and a channel for divine love. And again, the love is filling your entire system, from your legs to your torso, up to your head. Your entire energy system is filled and overflowing with love. Remembering what we're celebrating tonight is the birth of the light, the birth of the world teacher, the birth of love. The love, allowing the love to flow down to the entire earth, to every person, every being. Where there is injury, let me bring pardon and forgiveness. Allow your entire system to be filled with the energy of love and forgiveness. And if you feel that there's anyone you're holding a grudge to, just allowing this energy of forgiveness to help you to forgive. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and asking for forgiveness. Tonight is the night to let go of the past. The time to reconcile and spreading love, joy, and forgiveness. And from your heart, I'd like you to send gently a stream of light like a golden flame up to your crown. And your crown center is opening up like a lotus flower and blossoming. The crown that allows you to experience divine love, unconditional love, love for humanity. And gently allowing this divine love to flow through you, this essence of love, and flow through your hands and to the entire earth, blessing every person, every being with divine light, divine love, and divine power. With goodwill and the will to do good. And as your crown chakra is opening up, there is a stream of light that comes from your crown down to your heart center. And from your heart center, it's flowing up to your crown. And as these two energies are mixing, it's producing a golden pink light. And again, this light of gold and pink, this vibrant, loving light is filling your entire system. Bringing love and joy and peace and forgiveness to every cell in your body, every cell in your emotional body, your entire being. And as this energy overflows, it flows down to the earth again, blessing every person, every being, with inner healing, with joy, with happiness, with generosity, with inner beauty. Imagining this energy going to the earth and also cutting through all the fear, cutting through resentment, and just filling every person and every being with love and joy. You can gently put your hands down on your lap and keep your attention on your crown center. And imagine a golden flame on top of your crown. Imagine you're looking at this golden flame. And I'm going to chant the mantra Om 3 times. You can follow me if you'd like. And then we're just going to have a moment of stillness, of being. Keeping your attention on your crown center and the flame on top of your crown. And just allow your mind to be at peace, listening to the inner silence and the inner stillness. And from this silence, I'd like to invite you on a reflection or visualization of your foundations. I'd like you to imagine that you are sitting, leaning against a tree, a beautiful, strong, healthy, big tree. Maybe you can feel the strength of the tree while you're leaning against it. And the more you focus on this tree and the energy running up and down, I'd like you to imagine that you are becoming a tree. As you're standing there, you can feel yourself, the crown of the tree being around your head area, the middle part being your body. I'd like you to gently bring your attention down to your feet and to the roots. And imagining you are having roots of light that are going down into the earth. And just taking a moment to check your roots. How connected do you feel to the earth? How connected do you feel to to your own standing and to your roots. As you know, the stronger the roots are, the higher the tree can grow. And if you feel like your roots are not as strong as you'd like them to be, I get to imagine that you're sending light down into your roots. They're growing and expanding. They're multiplying, growing deeper and deeper into the earth. And allowing yourself to feel the nourishment that you receive from the earth every day, in terms of food, in terms of walking on the ground. And just take a moment to reflect upon your own roots and your own foundation. How much attention are you paying to your physical body? How much attention are you paying to your nutrition, your sleep, moving your body? How grounded and present do you feel in your life? Do you have times when you wish you were more present? Or do you feel like you're able to be in the moment and enjoy the moment? Just allowing these questions to resonate within you and open up to this space of curiosity and receptivity. Maybe asking yourself, I wonder how I can improve my roots and my foundation. I wonder what I can do to be more grounded and to be more present. Without having to know the answer, just opening to move into curiosity and being open. And I want you to gently come back into your physical body, into this present moment, moving your hands and your feet. And whenever you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. So this was just a quick meditation with a visualization of the tree. And as you see in your workbook, you have these questions in your workbook as well. So whatever you see tonight or what insights you have, you can write about it, you can draw it, you can, make a collage, whatever inspires you. And reflect on those questions. And if anything comes to your mind, then just write it down. And as usual, I'm going to draw a card for all of us for this Christmas Eve. And tonight I felt called to use this. It's the Buddha Kuan Yin Oracle card by Elena Fairchild, which I also recommended to all of you because I really love those cards. And Buddha Kuan Yin is obviously from the Buddhistic tradition, one of the goddesses. Excuse me. And she is connected to the goddess of love, mercy, and compassion. So she's very close to this divine feminine goddess. And I have just, turned a card, which is this one. I don't know if you can see it without a reflection of the light. It's called the Turquoise Lotus Mother. So, I'm just going to see what this card is all about. So, here's the meaning of the Turquoise Lotus Mother card. The Turquoise Lotus Mother brings precious healings to you now. Allow yourself to be lifted out of your struggle, beloved one. An old pattern is finally in its death throes, something that weighed heavily on you from your past. This can be one of the most demanding times to allow something to go, just when it seems to be so demanding of your time, focus, and attention. Yet do not doubt. You have actually learned the lessons it required of you, and now you're being blessed with an opportunity to receive karmic healing. Be as open as you can to the guidance to allow the divine karmic healing of the turquoise lotus mother to reach you. Her turquoise nature cleanses and protects your energy field, and her lotus heart shines through to your own heart, bringing you peace. The Divine Mother within her simply wishes to nurture you into greater spiritual freedom. So a beautiful card for tonight to start out on this journey. I feel like it's really an opportunity. I'm so happy this card came up for tonight, because it feels like we're opening up this container together for healing and for letting go, and really using this time, because this is a special time, you know. I have to make a confession. I watched almost all the movies that are on Netflix, all the Christmas movies you can think of, the good ones, the not so good ones, the bad ones. I've watched them all over the last month. And what struck me when I watched all of them was like, in all of those movies, it's always about, you know, kind of something miraculous happening. So, you know, someone finding love, families coming together and forgiving each other, reconciliation, like the magical is happening. And I really do believe this is such a beautiful time to do this work for all of us together. So I'm happy to hear that, you know, it's time to let go of the past and receive healing. And I know for many of us, the 2020 has, you know, its challenges globally, and I think for every one of us maybe had some challenges going up and down as well. So yeah, this is the first card. I'm excited for this journey. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm so happy you're here with me, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a beautiful Christmas Eve. And I hope you love this meditation. As I said, you can watch it as many times as you want to. You can go back to it. You can listen to it again. You can do it again. And tomorrow is the 25th. So tomorrow I will also be doing a pre-recorded session, because I have the opportunity to be invited again and celebrate with friends. So we will be live on the 26th in the evening. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, lots of love, and see you tomorrow. Bye.